Hey there everyone, this is Michael Dougal, your Greater Toronto Area real estate resource. I want you to know this is the time to be especially skeptical about what you're hearing out there. The media is making it to seem like it is the worst time to buy, when really I'm here to share you what's actually going on in the Greater Toronto Area. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you are considering buying or selling, call me. My customers get excellent service. And I want to jump into this first article here, where mortgage specialist Ron Butler made mention of a fear of recession on the horizon, which would cause home sales in the GTA to show dramatic weakness for the rest of the year. And he had made mention of, rather than buyers having FOMO, fear of missing out, they're actually experiencing something called FOOP, which is the fear of overpaying. And that's what's preventing them from getting into the marketplace today. Yes, we're all aware that the number of transactions is especially low right now. Looking at this chart, there's about 4,000 to 5,000 transactions taking place each month. Usually we're seeing 7,000 to 9,000 transactions take place per month. However, this isn't necessarily a bad market. If you look at our average price, it's been stable. It's actually higher than where it was last year in particular areas. And so for people to say the market is bad, it's not bad. It's just more of a buyer's market than it is a seller's market from our experience in the GTA. And I really feel that the media is only contributing to the number of transactions being this low because of the fact that they're scaring a lot of people about purchasing because of potential recessions that's on the horizon or whatever you may have heard. Whereas what we need to do is get away from the general and get more into the specifics about what's actually happening in your neighborhood with your style of property. Because for a lot of sellers, they're actually taking advantage of the market right now and being able to sell their home for top dollar, whereas a lot of sellers are actually sitting on the market right now. And as evidence of this, you can see this article states GTA home prices rose slightly in October as buyers wait for high borrowing costs to drop. And although there's a lot of reasons theoretically for prices to drop, they mentioned that record population growth and a relatively resilient GTA economy have kept the overall demand for housing strong. However, more of that demand has been pointed at the rental market, as high borrowing costs and an uncertainty on the direction of interest rates has seen many would-be home buyers remain on the sidelines in the short term. And the numbers speak for themselves. If we look at this chart here, we're looking at the GTA home prices and how they've changed comparing October 2022 to October 2023. We can see the average home in Mississauga has actually increased in value by over 12%. Central Toronto has gone up by 5.2%, and some areas have dropped in value, but it's a negligible drop. For example, Brampton, it's not even down by 1%, and Ajax down by 1.64%. And so with these higher interest rates and everybody expecting that they should be coming down sometime soon, it is a bit of a surprise to see that the pre-construction market has been slower. We haven't seen many sales, and this is concerning because there's a lot of construction taking place specifically in the condo market. As shown in this article, 40 GTA condo projects on hold amid heightened market uncertainty. And the article is making mention of 40 projects that have been delayed, and these 40 projects are equivalent to 13,721 new condo units coming to the market. As a matter of fact, if we look at the past 20 years, we had the second slowest third quarter when it comes to new construction sales. As shown on a year-to-date basis, 9,568 new condo units changed hands, and the figure is down 47% compared to the first 9 months of 2022. And this is interesting because although buyers may have the money to put down deposits and commit to pre-construction purchases, they generally just don't have the same optimism in the market. Whereas for the majority of the time I've been licensed as a real estate agent the past 10 years, there has been this optimism that if we just buy a property now, it should be going up in value, say 3, 4, 5 years from now. And one of the things that could be causing this is the fact that right now a lot of buyers are actually walking away from their pre-construction purchases because they aren't able to close on the projects. As shown in this article, Toronto area buyers are walking away from deposits on new homes, some losing as much as $300,000. And the reason this happened is because buyers would have bought properties in the past and expected to be able to close on them during the time when the properties were ready to occupy. However, they're not able to secure satisfactory financing because of the interest rates being so high. Of course, we haven't seen interest rates this high in quite a while. The good news is for home sellers in the resale market, the average days on market is still under 30 days. It's not like you have to list your property for 3 or 4 months provided that it's priced competitively. And the great news for buyers is that despite there being cons, there's actually a lot of pros about buying in this marketplace today. For when you have a lot of selection, you're able to negotiate off the asking price in a lot of cases, and you're able to make sure you can have that inspection clause and that financing clause to make sure that you're protected. You see, when the market was very hot, what happened was a lot of buyers were purchasing emotionally because they were in competition. And let's face it, in the future, if the interest rates were to come down, what would happen was a lot of buyers would be back in the market at once, causing prices to increase. If you are considering buying or selling, call me. And real estate agents, if you're looking for a great brokerage with the best training, the best support, making sure you're protected in this complex market, make sure to contact me to learn more about eXp Realty. Do subscribe if you did get value from this video. videos so I can provide you more value, and I look forward to seeing you next time.